Loose Women, ITV's popular daytime talk show, has witnessed many dramatic moments over the years. However, one particularly striking and unexpected event recently had viewers talking: Ruth Langsford's passionate defense of her husband, Eamonn Holmes, during a live broadcast. Ruth, known for her candid demeanor and quick wit, surprised her co-panelists and the audience by stepping in to support Eamonn when a topic concerning him became the center of discussion. This heartwarming and surprising moment has sparked conversations about marriage, loyalty, and the importance of standing up for loved ones in the public eye. The incident on Loose Women. It all began on a typical episode of Loose Women, a show where female celebrities and presenters share their views on current events, pop culture, and personal experiences. As always, the show's lively discussion topics range from lighthearted to controversial. However, during one segment, the panel found themselves discussing some of the latest headlines surrounding Eamonn Holmes, Ruth's husband, who had recently made headlines for various professional and personal reasons. Eamonn, a well-known television presenter and former This Morning host, has always been a figure in the public eye. His career has spanned decades, and his opinions often stir debates. On this occasion, the topic of conversation on Loose Women centered on Eamonn's transition from his role at This Morning and some recent criticisms he had faced in the media. As the panelists discussed Eamonn's career choices, Ruth's initial reactions were calm, but as the conversation grew more critical, her protective instincts kicked in. Despite the fact that Loose Women is often a platform where hosts openly express their opinions, Ruth was noticeably displeased by the negative tone of the conversation surrounding her husband. After several critical remarks were made by her fellow panelists, Ruth interrupted with an emotional yet firm stance, expressing that Eamonn had done nothing wrong and was simply following his career path. "I have to say, Eamonn is entitled to make his own decisions, just like anyone else," Ruth stated, her voice unwavering. "It's not easy being in the public eye and having everything you do scrutinized. People don't see the full picture." Ruth's defense of Eamonn was a bold move, given that she was surrounded by other influential women who were airing their opinions about the situation. It was rare to see Ruth so visibly upset on a talk show, especially when it came to matters involving her family. What made Ruth's defense so surprising? Ruth Langsford's defense of Eamonn Holmes was so surprising for several reasons. First and foremost, Ruth's public persona has often been that of a warm and approachable figure, known for her lighthearted approach and professional demeanor. She is typically seen as the one to keep the conversation flowing smoothly on Loose Women, often playing the role of mediator when tensions arise. Her willingness to take a firm stand for her husband, however, revealed a more personal and protective side that many viewers hadn't seen before. Secondly, Ruth's defense came during a live broadcast, where emotions are often high, and the producers ensure that discussions stay on track. In an environment where the hosts are encouraged to be both open and candid, it's still somewhat rare for a presenter to take such a personal, defensive position. Usually, Loose Women focuses on discussing issues with a level of objectivity, even when celebrities or their actions are being critiqued. Ruth, however, demonstrated that her loyalty to Eamonn, both as a wife and as a person, outweighed any perceived obligation to stay neutral or diplomatic. Additionally, Ruth's comments showed just how much she values their relationship and their shared experiences. Having been married for many years, Ruth and Eamonn have built a strong personal and professional partnership. They have supported each other through various phases of their careers, including their recent decision to part ways with This Morning after decades of presenting together. To see Ruth passionately defend Eamonn in this way not only showed her protective side, but it also underscored the depth of their bond. How viewers reacted. As expected, Ruth's intervention during the Loose Women segment sparked significant reactions from viewers. Fans of the show took to social media to praise Ruth for her unwavering loyalty and support for Eamonn. Many viewers admired her ability to stand up for her husband in such a public setting, with some commenting that it was refreshing to see a woman in the industry unapologetically protect her loved one from unnecessary criticism. On the other hand, some viewers were divided. A few took issue with Ruth's intervention, claiming that the discussion on Loose Women was not an attack on Eamonn but simply a critique of his career decisions. Some suggested that Ruth's response was overly defensive, arguing that she should have allowed the conversation to unfold more naturally. However, these critics were in the minority, and the majority of reactions were positive, with many applauding Ruth for sticking up for her husband. Ruth's actions also triggered broader discussions on the nature of public criticism, particularly in the age of social media. Many fans expressed how difficult it must be to be constantly under the scrutiny of the public eye, particularly when it comes to personal and professional decisions. Ruth's defense of Eamonn seemed to resonate with those who understood the pressures of being a public figure and the vulnerability that comes with it. A powerful display of partnership. Ultimately, Ruth's defense of Eamonn Holmes on Loose Women was a testament to the strength of their partnership. Their relationship, both personally and professionally, has always been one of mutual respect and support. Ruth's decision to stand up for Eamonn in the face of public criticism highlighted how deeply she cares for him and how committed she is to defending him, even when the spotlight is on their personal lives. It's also important to note that this was not an isolated incident of Ruth supporting Eamonn. Over the years, the couple has been known for having each other's backs in the face of challenges, and Ruth's passionate defense was merely an extension of that long-standing commitment to one another. Ruth's display of loyalty also reflects a broader narrative of women supporting their loved ones and standing up for what they believe in. In a world where public figures are often subject to harsh judgment, Ruth's intervention on Loose Women serves as a reminder of the importance of loyalty, love, and standing firm in the face of adversity. Conclusion. Ruth Langsford's surprising defense of her husband, Eamonn Holmes, on Loose Women not only caught viewers off guard but also became a powerful moment that demonstrated the depth of their relationship. While the show is known for its open and candid discussions, Ruth's intervention was a rare, deeply personal moment of support. In doing so, Ruth reminded us all that behind the public personas of television personalities are real people who care deeply for their families and partners. This unforgettable moment on Loose Women showcased Ruth's unwavering loyalty to Eamonn and highlighted the importance of defending loved ones, even in the face of public criticism. Fans of the show and of the couple were left in awe of Ruth's ability to speak from the heart, proving that no matter the platform, love and loyalty always come first. I hope this fits what you were looking for. Surprising moment. Ruth Langsford leaps to Eamonn Holmes' defense on Loose Women. In a surprising moment on Loose Women, Ruth Langsford passionately defended her husband, Eamonn Holmes, in response to recent criticisms that had surfaced about him in the media. The incident unfolded during a live broadcast of the popular daytime talk show, where Ruth and her co-hosts were discussing various topical issues. This particular moment, however, took an unexpected turn when Ruth became visibly emotional and stood up for her partner, who had been the subject of some online backlash. The drama began when Ruth and her fellow panelists were discussing public figures and the scrutiny they face from the media and social platforms. The conversation shifted to Eamonn Holmes, Ruth's husband of over a decade, and the topic of how he had been treated in the press recently. Eamonn, who had worked alongside Ruth for years as a presenter on This Morning, had recently been the target of criticism for various comments he made during live shows. Rather than